All right, Jason. So we have to discuss our intro,
Oh man, intro to what?
our podcast.
Oh,
So
nice.
I kind of get a lot of shit about the way I said hello.
Hello, like Mrs. Doubtfire.
Well, no, that was probably, if anything, that's probably everybody's favorite hello I've done. But I always kind of got crap about the way I say hello and welcome to the weird. It's just hello is a weird thing to say. I don't know.
Kinda like you're
Apparently,
congested.
well, it's just.
Hello.
I guess I don't ever say my voice kind of crap. I guess it's weird to say in an enthusiastic way, hello and welcome. I don't know. So I'm going to cut out the hello. So I guess we can start the podcast. You ready?
I was born ready.
All right. Well, I just want to say hello so bad.
Just get it out.
It feels weird. It doesn't. I feel like I need to welcome my friends. Hey, hello. Or maybe, hey, welcome to the weird. I don't know. But I think I'm just going to start by saying, welcome to the We Recommend Podcast, a movie podcast where every week we recommend a movie for you to watch and then come back here and listen to us discuss. I'm Jesse.
I'm Jason.
Okay, just to be clear here, our options are die here, die in the tunnels, or die in the streets. That's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it.
Because this week we recommend Cloverfield. Yeah, boy. So
Godzilla's like ugly cousin.
it's like a tick that drank Godzilla's blood and then like grew.
Damn, yeah, like radioactive
Because
blood.
it kind of has like a tick-like feature, I feel like, to me.
Like the little ticks it drops off its back.
Dude, I love those guys. Those guys can party with me anytime. I love the little parasites. These kind of crab-like, hey.
Yeah, they're awesome. They kind of remind me of the Starship Trooper bugs.
Yeah, they
a
do,
little
don't
bit.
they? They're really small. But like small versions of them with like. I love their little mouths, their little beady eyes.
And then they make your body explode.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
It's like, are they impregnating them? Or are they
Hope
just
so.
like, maybe their bite kind of reacts to our bodies and fills us with gas and
Yeah,
fluids and
that's
then
what
your
I think it
stomach
is.
explodes?
Hell yeah.
Lizzie Kaplan, man. R.I.P. Sorry, girl. Sorry you died in this movie. She's an amazing actress who always has small
she's the
parts and
lead
stuff.
actor of the movie. She's got top billing in the movie.
Yeah, well, she was. It's actually funny. The lead character, Rob, is Mike Vogel, and Lizzie Kaplan both show up in New Girl. I think like
But
the
they're
same
dead.
episodes. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, they're dead.
I don't know. They got rubbled. They
Rob-
got Barney
Rob
rubbled.
straight dead. Rob straight dead. I think. I just.
Well, who's in the Cloverfield Lane?
That is Mary Elizabeth
Was she
Winstead.
in this movie?
No,
Okay.
that is a.
I kept thinking it was one of the survivors from this.
So I guess let's talk about how they've completely fucked up the franchise, right? So there's Cloverfield. This came out. Everybody's like, oh my God. There's all. I don't know if you remember the trailer for this.
No.
Did you go see Transformers? The first Transformers
I
movie
think
when
so,
it came
yeah.
out?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
Megan
this.
Fox.
Yeah. Also a new girl that I'm watching. It just got done with her set of series. So the cool thing about this, it dropped this perfect trailer, right? You're watching the trailers for Transformers. Me and my buddy's like, I can't wait to see Transformers, even though I'm not the biggest like Transformers guy. Can't wait to watch it. There's some shitty trailers probably, I'd assume.
Roll out.
Probably an Iron Man trailer, Dark Knight trailer, whatever. And then next thing you know, it's like, whoa, there's this like found footage thing. There's something crazy. And next thing you know, you just see the fucking Statue of Liberty's head there.
Yeah.
You see some saying like, oh my gosh, it's huge. It's alive. And you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? Did he say it's huge or it's a lion? I'm not sure. So people thought it might have been a Voltron movie because it's a lion. And then it cuts off after you see all the screaming and stuff and the head. And it just says 1/18/08. No fucking title, bro.
Dang.
Literally, I'm getting
Mysterious.
chills talking about it. I did not care what happened in Transformers after that trailer. Because I was a boy that loved big monsters. All right.
Hell yeah.
I like big monsters more than I like big robots. So, holy shit. What were
the
we talking
Statue of
about?
Liberty's face? Is it like the surprise look on her
Yeah,
face?
it's like,
oh.
It just had an Iego face, whatever you call it. That's funny. In the trailer, the Statue of Liberty's head's much smaller because and they made it bigger for the movie because they made it actual size of Statue of Liberty.
Like Robot Chicken, like build the dolls.
Yeah. Weirdly, I guess the Statue of Liberty's head is not as big as you think it is, apparently.
Wow.
Yeah.
You'd think it'd be much bigger.
Yeah. But man, dude, that trailer, which led to me going online on my AOL internet, where if you wanted to load up anything, it took 10 to 15
Hell
minutes.
yeah.
So I'd be on my computer like 7 p.m. to like 5 a.m. just like 1:18:08. And then when you do that, it like took you to this blank website that just had some pictures from the movie.
Nice.
Like close up of people like scared, like covered in dust and stuff.
No information at all.
Yeah, no information. That's it. But then if you dive a little deeper, all the characters have MySpace pages.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What?
Viral marketing, baby.
That's
it fucking
insane.
rolled. And the fun part about that is all of them logged in. The last date they logged in was the release of the movie.
Oh,
And they never did anything
cool.
again because they all died. And then you had like all the deeper things, right? So you have J.J. Abrams. He, in the show Alias that he created, he likes to put his own branding in it, like Slusho shirts, which is what Rob's work. Rob,
really?
he has on. You go to that website, it takes you about like, you dive deep into like, oh, this underwater drilling and things like
Is it
that.
the same as Sephora?
No, but there's also a funny thing about that. I'll have to tell you later. But is this whole thing that you could, then you go to this another website and you learn about the drilling, and there was a lot of drilling for like oil or like some sort of like mineral or something that they like were putting in the Slusho drinks or something.
Oh, sweet.
And then like they'll have some pictures and it's just drilling, and then there's like a video. It's the drilling, but something like goes across in front of the drill, and then it like attacks it, and it was like really cool.
That's
and-
they really drag you down a rabbit hole.
Yeah,
didn't
dude. This is why I was obsessed with J.J. Abrams. And before I realized, oh shit, this guy's just trying to be like Steven Spielberg his entire career. But it just led to this obsession with me, and it's why I love Cloverfield. Now, why I got upset about Cloverfield is they never gave us a sequel,
Yeah.
but talked about having a sequel before their movie came out. And then, they released 10 Cloverfield Lane. Probably the best movie in the series, and way better than Cloverfield. The Cloverfield will always be number one in my heart.
Yeah, there's just no monsters in
Yeah, well, it's
Cloverfield
till the end. Then you get like the UFO and stuff
Yeah, I guess so.
afterwards, and it's like this whole big reveal of, oh shit, there is an actual monster
And it's
invasion.
poisonous outside.
But it's like alien UFOs, and it's not Cloverfield though.
Right.
It's just like they use the Cloverfield branding to make this great script that Damien Chazelle, who directed La La Land, Whiplash, First Man, wrote, but they just decided to turn it into a Cloverfield movie.
That's a wild thing to do.
Yeah.
Well, they did kind of.
They did the same thing with Cloverfield Paradox. It wasn't originally a Cloverfield movie. They turned it into a Cloverfield movie.
I don't think I've seen Paradox. But why didn't they do the same thing as they did as Tremors 2 and 3?
Just make it.
Hey, let's give them wings.
It's like, oh, they can walk on land. Third one, they can fly. They
Hell
fly
yeah.
now. They fly now.
4, they tunnel again.
Yeah. But it was just such a weird thing. And then there was also A Quiet Place. That was originally supposed to be turned into a Cloverfield movie, but they're like, well, this is too good. We're actually going to keep it.
Wow. That would have been closer.
Yeah, I
to
know.
the-
They actually kind of look
idea.
similar shapes and stuff, right? And then there was this movie called Overlord. I don't know if you saw it.
Uh-uh.
It's takes place in like World War II, and it's like Nazis turning people into monsters.
That's
it's
cool.
fucking amazing. It's brutal. It's rough. It's
wanna see
great.
that. That's
I'll
awesome.
let you borrow it. It's got John Boyega in it. Wyatt Russell, Kurt Russell's son, in it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty vicious, and that's what I like about it.
Nice.
But yeah, so after over like 15 years, they're finally like, hey, by the way, we're giving you that Cloverfield sequel. So in January 2021, JJ and them, they're like, hey, we're going to give you a sequel, an actual sequel that's not going to be found footage. And it's just going to be a regular ass monster movie that is a proper sequel. It's going to be, let's see, I guess it's going to be written by Joe Barton, who, I don't know if you've seen the movie The Ritual on
Yeah, I have.
Netflix. He helped write that movie.
That's cool.
And it's going to be directed by Oh God. Babak,
Baba Yaga.
but it's Babak Anvari. He's a Iranian filmmaker. He did a movie called Under the Shadow, which I believe I watched, which was pretty good.
I've seen it.
Yeah, but he has a couple of movies on Netflix, and it's there's no release date. Who knows if it actually ever gets released? Seems like everything JJ touches gets weirdly crazy release dates way down the line. But yeah, that's history of Cloverfield, I guess. I didn't mean
Nice.
to go
I
through
had
all
no
that,
idea. Yeah,
but
that's
I
interesting.
ended up just doing that.
Hey, do you think what's the guy's name? T.J. Miller.
Yeah,
His character's name is HUD. Do you
HUD.
think it's short for a heads-up display,
Mm-hmm.
like
That's
first
exactly,
person?
Yep, that's exactly what they did. Isn't that great? It's so fucking fantastic.
Uh,
So now that I went through all that, what else was I gonna say? Yeah, it's just such. Is it not just like a great idea for a monster movie to make it found footage?
yeah, I think it's a pretty cool way to look at it.
Yeah, it's really gives because every fucking stupid ass monster movie always is like, we want you to have the perspective of the people because it's cooler. And it's like, yeah, it is, but you guys like never show us that, right? It never makes it believable that these are people stuck into this situation. And this actually gives us that feeling of, hey, you're on the ground and there's a monster and it isn't attacking you. It's just attacking.
Just attacking everything else.
Yeah. And it's just, I don't know. But it gives us the ability to get very realistic shots of the creature from a perspective you might not normally see in a monster movie. And it's just like the shots when it looks up and you got the monster like, and it's like, this is cool. But
I
then
do
you
like
have-
how they delayed showing you what it looked like.
Yeah,
for a while.
because Jaws kind of completely ruined ever seeing monsters in a monster movie.
Well, it's a shark. You know what sharks look like.
Yeah, but it's the whole fact that like you never see the shark really till the very end.
Oh, okay.
And then every monster movie after that's like, yeah, we decided to go the Jaws way. And it's like, just say you didn't have the budget to show the monster. And if you show monsters too much, it does lose the effect.
I guess so. Yeah, and
If
they
you
don't
think
even show the whole Cloverfield monster till the very end.
Yeah.
So
Which that's what JJ was like, yeah, it's like Jaws. And it's like, okay.
show his headlongs and his belly arms.
Yeah. But there's something really cool about this just because, what I like. All right. You know what sucks about the new Godzilla movies is that they look like crap. They're very cool to watch, but it's just, when they finally got to the area where you wanted it, you want to see these monsters interacting with each other. And it's like, you want to get rid of the humans. It's like, there's too much humans,
Yeah.
especially in the first couple of
Poorly
one of those.
written
Yeah, and it's like,
people.
oh my God, I don't care about these people. You didn't make them likable or
The
anything.
little girl
anyways.
saves Godzilla.
Yeah. Oh, well, the Asian kid at is great in those parts. Rebecca Hall's great. But then, they give it to you, but what do they give it? They give it like this Hollow Earth thing, and it's like, oh, this is all computer generated,
Yep.
and it looks bad. And it's just like, I don't know. It just ends up looking silly when you see them too much. But it's like, we got to find that like sweet spot of you see plenty of the monster, and you also just give us a good human story and show us plenty of the monster.
Yeah, I think
But they can't find that middle ground.
Yeah, I
seems
think
like.
you're right.
Host did it very well.
Yeah.
The movie we did earlier. That's like almost like the perfect version of it. You cared about the characters and the monster, you got tons of it.
I do like it. Like in Godzilla, if you're gonna show the monster, you gotta show it wrecking shit
Yeah,
all the time.
exactly.
And fighting something big.
Yeah.
Big kaiju.
Which I feel like this did very well.
Mm-hmm. But even without it, you should see like explosions and shit flying through the air.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah. Oh man, the shots of it just getting bombed was great. So did you notice the thing falling in the water at the very end? The Coney Island stuff? It's like where it cuts back to
No.
them. It's like, I had a good day.
Oh, and then it falls into the
There's like this thing that falls into the water.
That's what it was.
No.
Oh.
The creature is on Earth and it came from the water. I believe.
Well,
That's
what was
I
that
believe.
thing then?
Some people, Jason, some people don't fucking know. But
it's pretty easy to assume it's a
so-
monster, though.
When I remember, I try to look up, like, I felt like there was plenty of things that said there's a lot of speculation what the creature is. It's obviously a deep water creature. That's why it's got like like
Yeah, it's got the
parasites
fishy
on
tail.
it. Yeah. And so the idea is that like that thing fell into the water, I believe, and like woke the creature up.
Oh,
But there's also kind of stuff that kind of goes against that. I have so much fucking shit in my notes, dude.
Well, I mean, it doesn't really, to me, I don't know. I guess you could say it's a deep water creature, but the crab things on its back, I mean, did they all just breathe oxygen?
Thinking too hard.
If it's just like a deep water creature?
You're thinking way too hard. I mean, it felt like it had like almost amphibian like things on its side, almost kind of like frog-like.
Yeah, that was pretty. The membranes coming out of its head.
Yeah, so maybe that helps it breathe on
evolved.
land. And maybe it was a creature that used to roam and then could go between water and land, and it just lives in water but comes up on land just because it can. I don't know.
Just somebody threw a rock from space and woke it up.
Hey, wake up. That was like the daddy Cloverfield. Like, it's time to wake up. There's a civilization we have to destroy.
Oh, that'd be crazy if there was an even bigger Cloverfield monster.
Well, this is a baby.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
How do we know that?
Let's get into the notes.
Okay.
So, before we get to that, though, I have other notes. So, this was very fun to learn after I watched the movie. Finally, they started having information. So, there's images from the movie 1933 King Kong, 1953 The Beast from 20,000 Fathoms, and the 1954 Them. There's little images hidden throughout the movie, and if you pause it at the right time, you can see it.
That's
just cool. It's an homage to monster movies.
There's also a lot of SpongeBob SquarePants on the TVs.
That is true. Well, why not? It also has a...
Maybe this monster lives in a pineapple.
Squidward. I gotta go kill in New York City. Well, I think something people would say about this podcast is really bad SpongeBob impersonations.
It's still, I mean, I get it.
So the idea of having air sirens blaring in the background at the end was Steven Spielberg's idea. He felt the sirens would serve effectively as a countdown to the massive blast that comes. I just love how everybody takes their movie to Steven Spielberg and he gives like one note and they always put it in. I feel like we've done.
I would too.
We've done a lot of movies where Spielberg's like, do this, and they're like, yes, sir.
Yes, daddy.
Obviously, you can't watch this movie, it being in 2008, without people like the obvious 9/11 imagery, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So Matt Reeves brings up the idea of some people comparing the events of the film to 9/11. He says, I think we were always aware that it did, in that we felt like it was a way of dealing with the anxieties of our time. Reeves goes on to mention Godzilla, how these kinds of genre films deal with real-life anxieties people have, how effective that makes them. But at the same time, these films are a comfortable way for audience to deal with these anxieties. Like the original Godzilla, it was all about the nuke that hit Japan. Right?
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were talking about the one that came out in like 2001.
No,
or two,
no, that was about hey, the guy that Roland Emmerich make a cool movie that's going to be actually really bad.
Yeah.
But
I
loved
just
it as a
remember the
kid.
PR campaign for that was insane.
Yes, the Taco Bell shit.
Yeah, I had the Taco Bell cutout, like the stand-up thing.
That's awesome.
It was huge.
I had like the Mama Godzilla and all the little baby ones. Great idea to have a Godzilla make babies, you know? Wish we saw the scene. So, one of J.J.Abrams' ideas during filming for Matt Reeves, the guy that directed War of the Planet of the Apes and what was Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. He did the two sequels after Rise of the Planet of the Apes, and he did the newest Batman. So Matt Reeves started with this movie, which is fun. Matt Reeves to take an extremely small crew to New York City and shoot guerrilla style on the streets, guerrilla style in the streets like and the sheets.
It does feel like the camera is being held by a gorilla.
Yeah,
sometimes.
right. It's like, ugh.
I didn't know if
it's
I was
very
getting
realistic.
I didn't know if I was getting motion sickness or if it was because of the medication I took.
I'm so lucky that watching things on TV does not give me sickness. If I try to read something in a car, I'll get sick. But if I'm watching a movie where they're like, I'm like, I understand everything completely. But Abrams and Reeves felt that if enough was filmed, because they filmed it in LA, so they took people to New York City essentially and just filmed over a week, just some, like New York City, like destruction and stuff like that to give it a more, realistic feel to it, which I feel like it did a really good job with, because I didn't know it was filmed in LA until I had to go online to watch it. Okay, so Matt Reeves explained about the monster being a baby. The secret that we had was that the monster was a baby. Having just been born, it was going through separation anxiety and had no idea where its mother was and was freaking out. It was a completely foreign place. It didn't understand a thing and that would be sending it into kind of infantile rage, which was very frightening. But the thing that was also frightening to me was the idea that not only was it going through an infantile rage, but because it was suffering from the separation anxiety, it was spooked. It was really afraid. And as the military started shooting at it, I started thinking, like, if we were attacked by a swarm of bees for the first time, it wouldn't necessarily kill you, but you'd be terrified. You'd be like, what are these things doing? And for me, there's nothing scarier than thinking of something that big that's spooked. Like if you're at a circus and suddenly the elephants are spooked, you don't want to be anywhere near that. You'll be crushed. And so that's just became a way to, again, find an approach to give an emotional or a grounded point of view to something that was completely outrageous. I mean, a giant monster is absurd, but you have to find a way to make it real.
That's wild.
So yeah, this is a baby. So
now I feel bad for it.
Yeah, right?
Not really.
I do. The thing's cute as hell.
It's not cute.
What are you
talking
about?
Me?
His little face.
It's all slimy and gross.
I love the Cloverfield monster, and I wish I had one. Well, I guess technically I got my dog Snake. He might as well act like one sometimes.
Did you see the radioactive wasps? They like some wasp made a nest on a nuclear facility or something.
Oh my
and like now they're just like radioactive wasps now.
Oh my God. I'm going to turn into Wasp Man.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's awesome.
Can't wait for that shit.
Yeah. Or I'll just die of poisoning.
Radiation sickness.
But if you watch Cloverfield Paradox, we get a shot of the Cloverfield monster, but it's way bigger.
Nice.
And I think that's supposed to be like full-grown version of a Cloverfield monster.
But it's like this one, but later.
Yeah, this one, but bigger. There's a lot of information about the Cloverfield monster. Like seriously, we could just do a separate podcast just talking about the Cloverfield monster. Go online. There's plenty of information about it. They took a lot of inspiration from underwater things. It's like obviously something that probably was smaller but as it got, like probably born closer to the surface of the ocean, but I guess they go down to like the bottom and they just get bigger and stuff like that. But yeah, it's essentially like a deep water monster, essentially.
A Greenland shark.
It's like they kind of got ideas from, the giant squids and octopuses and stuff that live at the very bottom of the ocean and stuff like that, which I think is the rightest thing ever.
Those things are like aliens.
Yeah, the entire underwater is just aliens, right? It's wild. I love when there's all, just like, I feel like every couple of years we get a new creature arrived on the surface of the ocean and you see it and it's like, who put that down there? That's just in the ocean and I'm supposed to go to the beach every once in a while.
Hey, God, why?
Yeah, what are you doing, dude? Not enough weird creatures at the top of the surface? You made jellyfishes. You could have stopped. Ugh, jellyfish. You ever stung by a jellyfish?
Yeah.
Yeah,
sucks.
me too.
And then your dad tells you to pee on it, and so you pee on your leg.
And then you like grow up and you realize that's not something that actually works.
Why did I expose myself to everyone at the beach to pee on my leg? That was super weird.
Dad's like, fucking loser.
He's over there pointing at me and laughing with the crowd.
Like, hey, you see how small that kid's penis is?
Look at his tiny dick.
Like, God.
Loser.
It's like, Dad, it's just cold water. I'm 8. Well, how big do you want it to be?
Oh, God.
All right, well, that's a way to end the notes section. Bro, what would you do in a situation like Cloverfield?
Probably run away real hard.
Would you run on the other way? I'd be in my car. I'm like, I wonder what New England's like at this time of year.
Yeah, get the fuck out. First, I mean, they tried.
Yeah, and I guess Travis, the guy that was with Beth at the party. Yeah, that guy. I guess after the party, he's like, "I'll see you later, Beth," and he drove out of town.
Just dipped out,
and he didn't even know. I guess the backstory is that he didn't even know there was a monster attacking New York till he got home. It's like, well, damn, lucky for Travis.
Yeah, good thing she was a little bit clingy.
Yeah, right.
Get away from that.
Yeah. Dude, could you just imagine turning on the news and then it's like, hey, there's a giant monster attacking the world, and be like,
it's like shaking your house and you're watching the TV. Like,
yeah,
wow.
It's like, thank goodness none of these movies ever take place, in like small town Tennessee.
Yeah, dude, that was so.
It'd be pretty easy because we'd be like, oh, there it is. There's no giant buildings blocking it.
Shoot
All right,
it.
I'll go that way. And it's weird, every time I watch one of these monster movies, I'm like, why can't they just kill it? Why is it that just tough?
Yeah, why are they so tough?
Why are they always
Maybe he's
impossible?
Is he
to
like
shoot
super squishy?
I mean, I guess it's if you think about like shooting a bear with a 9mm is not gonna.
Yeah, I
take
know,
it
but
down
they
immediately.
dropped some pretty big ass bombs on it,
But,
and
like,
a bunch of them.
Yeah, you would think that at least bombs would take it out, but I get it. It's a movie, and this monster movie, it's just not supposed to die. I guess it just has like concrete. Well, no, it'd have to have like steel beams for skin, essentially. I guess.
Yeah, I don't know.
Very thick hide.
Yeah.
Oof, after they kill it, they're gonna be like, we should see how it tastes, just in case there's any more down there.
Yeah, try it.
Because then we can find them and just eat them.
Just overfish the shit out of them.
Yeah, that's what we do. It's at least what Japan would do. Like, oh, not just whales. Let's also do
Ew,
Cloverfield
God,
monsters.
whales. That sounds so gross. I
Yeah.
bet it's nasty.
Oh, it's supposed to be. From what I've heard, because they're just filled with mercury. They're like one of the worst, like seafood options you could have, just because they're just contaminated with mercury.
Whose
And it
fault
gives you
is
like
that?
big feature, like it like blows up your head.
Fuck yeah, man.
Like not explodes your head, but just like it makes your head bigger.
That's awesome.
You've ever
Makes
seen
you
someone
smarter?
Yeah, yeah. So that's also what we're talking about. All right, man. I think we should just get into the movie, right?
Yeah, let's do it.
I feel like I'll just keep rambling about things I remember from my childhood. This was just a very big movie. Like,
I remember all the hype about it.
yeah, and it just
awesome.
It really like took over my life for a while because we had to wait like 8 months for the movie came out. So that's 8 months of me just being like, when will we get more information about this crazy trailer?
I'm pretty sure I saw this in theater.
Oh yeah, I did. It was actually a great theater experience until the end, and I knew that there was going to be something at the end. And we get all the way through it, the dope score that they have, and then you just get this thing that sounds like it says "help us" or "save us," but really it's if you play it backwards because JJ's like, I can't make it easy on him. It says it's still alive.
Yeah.
But when I watched it in theater, as soon as they're about to talk, a guy farts really loud. And then I remember a guy being like,
at him?
well, there was a guy like a few rows behind him. Was like, so glad I waited this whole time just to hear the fart instead of what was actually playing. Everybody started
No, it's
laughing.
a comedy.
And I was like, so then I had to go home, spend 40 minutes trying to figure out what it said because my dial-up internet.
Oh, man.
Rough.
That's hard.
All right. So before we hop into the plot, we just want to remind you that we have a new category. It's called What's the Point of This Movie? It's where after we go through the plot and stuff, we're going to discuss the point of the movie. And we'd love to hear what you think the point of the movie is of Cloverfield. I think it's probably just monster attack equal, but we'll see what happens. But you can leave us an email saying what you think the point is at we recommend mailbag@gmail.com or at the top of our description. There's a link you can click and you can just text us from your phone. All right. So Jason, let's get into the plot of the movie. So we see that it's going to be found footage from a personal video camera recovered by the United States Defense Advanced Research Project Agency. A disclaimer text states that the footage of a case designated as Cloverfield, where we get the name Cloverfield, and was found in the area formerly known as Central Park. R.I.P. Central Park. The video consists of segments taped the night of Friday, May 22nd, 2009.
Macaulay Culkin's down there feeding the pigeons.
Yeah.
Just stomp the monster.
Next to Keanu Reeves, also feeding pigeons. The video consists of segments from Friday, May 22nd, 2009. The newer segments were taped over older video that is shown occasionally. All right, so the first video segment opens when Rob wakes up the morning of Monday, April 27th, having slept with Beth, a previously platonic friend.
Shit.
Maybe don't point your camera at a naked girl who's sleeping, especially when y'all aren't even dating.
Well, he promises it'll never end up on the internet.
Yeah, there's never been a thing called revenge porn. We see that, and then it cuts out and then cut and they're throwing food at each other, trying to catch it in their mouth. And it's like, no way on this planet would they have done breakfast and still not have put any clothes on at this point.
Hell yeah.
So they make plans to go to Coney Island that day. And then the footage cuts to May 22nd at 6:43 p.m. when Rob's brother, Jason, and his girlfriend, Lily, prepare a farewell party for Rob, who will be moving to Japan. I like the intro. I like the beginning. It's so shaky. It's so crazy. It's very, I don't fucking know what to do with the camera. And that's why it's very shaky. And you can always tell when an actor has the camera versus when they actually have a camera operator with it. It's like here, that's the actual guy doing it. And he has no camera technique at all. Because it's like,
yeah.
It's like, oh my God, I feel like a bobblehead watching it.
No, I think the best part of the beginning is T.J. Miller just being an idiot.
I know. He's very funny. He's a canceled person, but very funny.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I guess
man.
there's allegations.
Everybody gets canceled.
Yeah. I don't remember what it is or if it still is an actual thing or if it just.
He was jerking off in front of the chimps at the zoo.
I don't think it was anything like. What?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can get canceled for that.
Yeah, that's true.
I'll do it right now.
I was just like, did you hear something? But yeah, TJ Miller he's kind of like, he's what gets you through all the human parts, I feel like, most of the time. And he's pretty good.
I didn't really care much for the first like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Until the monster shows up.
Yeah, especially after you watch it a couple times, you're just like, it's fun to just, I love the soundtrack at the party. It's great.
Oh, yeah,
they have a lot of they have older Kings of Leon songs, which was my favorite version of Kings of Leon's. Taper Jean Girl. It's great.
This house is on fire.
So they make plan. So yeah, then their friend Hud Platt uses a camera to film testimonials after Jason unloaded the task to him because Lily was like, Jason, film all this shit. And he's like, I don't want to do that at a party. Hud is an amateur video filmmaker, and the video footage he shoots is very jerky and cuts in and out very quickly. But TJ Miller makes this kind of whole thing feel real. Like, I feel like he does a great job with the camera, and him just being like someone who does not want to do this has having a little fun with it, but also just kind of wants to party.
Yeah, I think he works because he's like the nervous talker.
Yeah.
And so that's the person you kind of need with the camera.
Yeah, exactly.
Because if it was me, I wouldn't be saying shit.
I feel like Rob was never going to watch this video. He's like, all right, I'm sick. Hud has a crush on a mutual friend, Marlena. It's Lily's friend, who's also attending the party. Hud is very awkward and weird around her. Love that it's Leslie Kaplan. This was my introduction to her, and now I've watched, as I watch more TV and movies, I'm like, shit, she was kind of in everything around this era. New Girl, True Blood, a couple of movies.
What about TJ Miller? Was he in a lot of stuff before this?
He was a stand-up comedian at this
young.
point, but he was, I don't know when Silicon Valley came out, but I think after this movie in Silicon Valley, he just started popping up in everything, Deadpool and a few other comedies.
He just got a huge fro and gained a bunch of weight.
Pretty much.
For Silicon Valley.
That's how you get famous in Hollywood as a funny person. Jonah Hill can tell you all about it. So we at classic awkward movie party. Got people like just like mouthing nothing and is like slightly kind of dancing to no music because there's no music there. Later in the night, Rob arrives for a surprise party. This was probably the biggest laugh in theaters. Whenever he comes out, he's like, oh, and then he immediately walks right back out the door. I'm like, that's great.
Yeah.
I will say a lot of like the confessionals and stuff that happens at this party, it's not scripted. There was a script, but they're like, well, this needs to feel more natural if it's found footage. So a lot of everything TJ Miller's saying is not scripted. There are some beats that they have to obviously get, like especially when they stop with the camera and you see people doing something that's usually
like
scripted.
Dialogue.
Yeah. But yeah, I feel like that Rob going in and going back out, I'm like, that doesn't feel scripted. That feels like a legit, like, that's what I would do in a surprise party.
I would just freeze like I did at my surprise party.
It's like, what do I do?
So shit, there's shadows in the room.
It's like, is this sleep paralysis? So Rob, he gives a speech. Rob asks Hud, is Beth coming to the party? And then she shows up with a random fucking guy named Travis.
Damn, Travis.
Bum, bum, bum. I put in my notes, well, this video is ruined and you'll never watch it now. It's like, great. The girl I like is brought in a guy to this party, and now I'll always remember this party as this.
We need to normalize showing up alone.
I put in my notes because I didn't remember what's about to happen, but I put also maybe just don't bring a guy you're dating to a guy you just slept with a few weeks ago, last day in America.
There's no way it could be weird.
Yeah. Just like maybe
New York.
It's like, I get you're going to the party and like y'all aren't in a relationship, but it's,
So
maybe
you have to show up with a date. See, this is something I never understood. Like, you have to show up with a date or you're a loser.
Yeah.
I was just a loser.
Well, it
and I
seems
was
like
fine with
it's
that.
also like, hey, you guys obviously slept with you. He probably obviously likes you, though we'll figure out a little more information in a second.
Then
But
there's
it's
gonna
like,
be
don't bring
drama.
him. Yeah. It's like,
Hell
why?
yeah.
It's his last day. Just like have a good time with him. And if you never see him again, you never see him again. But I don't want to put all the blame on her because it can be shit a little later. Rob soon realizes that HUD is using Rob's video camera to shoot the testimonials and that he didn't change the videotape inside, which means he taped over Rob and Beth's trips to Coney Island. In Beth's farewell message, Beth is really distracted on the camera, but she says she's really going to miss him. Later, HUD catches Rob and Beth fighting with each other in the hallway. Turns out Beth had not broken up with Travis.
And she's pregnant.
When she slept with him, Rob, over a month ago. So she was with Travis and not broken up while sleeping with Rob. Beth is still with Travis and Rob is angry about that. Though Beth says Rob hasn't talked to her in 3 weeks. So he had sex with her and just didn't talk to her. So you know what, Rob? Maybe kinda,
You deserved it.
Yeah, you should have just talked to her.
Yeah.
But then it's also the same thing. It's like, yeah, well, I was about to leave. So maybe you don't want to get too attached. But then at the same time, you can't get upset with her at this party. So talking
hit it
really
and
fast.
quit.
Man, this Americana is like making me go a mile a minute. All right. So after Lily tells HUD that Beth and Rob had sex, because no one knew, because HUD's the whole time like,
He's just,
there's something weird.
Yes.
Something weird's happening. What's up with him?
Did you hear about them?
Yeah. And then he gets told that. And then he immediately tells everybody at the
Yes.
party. And they're all like, we don't believe you, HUD. So we see Beth is leaving. She says, good luck to Japan. Or good luck to Rob
Japan.
in his Japan. She says, good luck to you, Travis. It's like, Rob, you're an asshole. You should have just called her the next day. Why didn't you?
Yeah.
So on the roof, Rob, HUD, Jason talk on the roof. They tell him he should have called her, and Jason calls him a douchebag.
Yes.
And this is like an example of a classic, I blame the girl for something because I didn't do anything about it thing.
Yeah.
Classic movie shit. Yeah. Suddenly, an apparent earthquake strikes, and the city suffers a brief power outage. The local news reports that an oil tanker has capsized near Liberty Island, and the party, very smart when it comes to earthquakes, decides to go to the roof.
Yeah. And I love how the news is talking about it immediately.
Yeah, I know. It's great.
Man, they're on top of it in New York.
Yeah, it's kind of the most unbelievable thing, right? Because, I mean, I guess a tanker exploded. That's a big deal.
Yeah, it just knocked everybody's power out.
I feel like when there's though I will say, I feel like in New York, if there's an explosion, the news should probably be on it pretty fast because everybody's immediate.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Throughout this, they're constantly like, was that a terrorist attack? You know, type of thing.
Yeah.
Which, man, terrifying, right? God.
Yeah, I'd be scared as hell. I would also probably go to the roof.
The explode, like the buildings falling and stuff on this, when I was watching it, I was just like, now that I'm older, I'm like, fuck, dude. Oh, 11, dude. It's really effective. So there they see a giant explosion and debris flying everywhere, and they run to the street.
When it's coming straight for the buildings.
So this is the shit that you saw in the trailer for the Transformers. This is it. You see that, and you see them run on the street, and the Statue of Liberty head, and they
then
come in.
Optimus Prime comes out and
Yeah,
fights him.
Autobots, roll out.
Autobots.
And then you see the monster pick them up, eat them in one bite because they're tiny compared to the monster.
No way, he'll pull out his stupid sword.
And then Bumblebee's like, let's get ready to rumble. I don't know.
Yeah, you
Whatever
would say
is
that.
on the radio or TV. I don't know. I'm not the biggest Transformer fan. I like that first movie, but in the third movie, but that's it. So when the party goers leave the building, they see a head of Statue of Liberty crash into the street with several stunning scratch and bite marks. Fucking amazing.
That was
dude.
awesome.
Right. It's just like, that's the shit you put in the trailer.
And
It's all you need. You don't
the
need any more
monster's
trailers.
out there in the bay or whatever, like his baseball cap on.
No, here's what I think it is. I think like the monster gets behind the Statue of Liberty and puts its head right where the head was. And then you got the mama Cloverfield taking a picture. That's the sequel. Let's spoof this shit.
That's really good. Yeah.
All right. It's got a shirt that says I love New York. It's just like a classic tourist. So,
Nice.
Hell yeah. So yeah, HUD records what appears to be a hand of a large creature and several blocks away passing by another building. A glimpse of a monster is shown that causes the Woolworth building to collapse. The gang heads into a bodega to escape the chaos. HUD tells Rob that it's alive. Bum, bum, bum.
It's alive.
Ugh, amazing. So fun.
Hey, what's the deal with the?
What's the deal?
What's the deal with that newspaper box with the 0% on it?
Huh? Oh,
Is
I don't
it's
know.
a theme like in the very beginning when it's before the movie opens. There's like the words on the screen, and it says something about 0%, and then there's 0% graffitied onto that mailbox. It's like a newspaper stand.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Holy shit, Jason. I
Don't.
No.
What's the deal?
What's the deal with all these percentages? Who are these percentages? I feel like you could easily probably do a like podcast bingo with us. It's when will Jesse bring up Seinfeld? When will he do a when will he say bum bum bum? What TV show will he bring up? A TV show he's watching?
When will Jason make you feel uncomfortable?
Yeah. When will Jesse make, or when will Jason make Jesse go, what? And obviously a horse thing blowing up.
Yeah. Oh man, there was a horse. Too bad it didn't get squished.
It didn't get squished.
No.
It was just like, I guess I don't have humans. Now I just have this buggy.
You gotta make a living.
Great shot though.
And then it trots away.
Hey. You want to take a ride on my horse and buggy? All right. Well, we got.
I'm trotting here.
Yeah. Oh my god, that fucking got me, dude. All right, so now that we're laughing, let's talk about terrible things. So Jason, he goes outside. Ooh, that's your name. Goes outside, and the gang goes with him. Everyone is covered in ash. Very 9/11.
Yeah, with all the smoke blowing down the street.
It's very effective, dude. Very effective. There's also a lot of weird extra stuff going on in the background. Like there's one like bigger guy who's just like walking, then all of a sudden he's just like starts like
speed walking,
scooting away. I'm like, what's that guy?
He didn't want his picture taken.
He's just like, I don't want to be in this movie.
It's like when you walk in front of someone taking a picture. And you're like, shit, get out of the way.
He's like, he was just actually in New York. It's like, what the hell's actually happening? So the group decides to exit Manhattan via the Brooklyn Bridge. While walking to the bridge, we see all the destruction. Looks great. It's setting up like the full monster reveal so well.
I guess I've never been to New York, but I guess you had to go out on a bridge to get off of it because it's an island.
Yeah, there's like 27 bridges that like lead to Manhattan.
Damn.
They made a movie called 27 Bridges.
Oh, really?
And they had to shut down all 27 bridges.
Okay. They could have traveled through the Lincoln Tunnel.
I specifically remember the trailer to that movie.
Like Will Ferrell.
Yeah. You can get a Tesla tunnel. It'll send you right out of there.
Oh, man. One person at a time.
Yeah. So they finally make it to the bridge. While walking on the bridge, they see the Statue of Liberty and a ship destroyed. Then Rob gets a call from Beth saying she can't move. I wonder why. Suddenly, a gigantic tail destroys the Brooklyn Bridge.
Jason up.
And Jason.
Poor Jason.
Let the bell toll. Another angel got his wings. The rest of the group escape the bridge with the chaos in the street and screaming heard all around. They try to console Lily, very upset that Jason died. Boy, so starting from here,
every 5 seconds is Rob.
Yeah, and every 5 minutes, Rob is an asshole.
Yes,
because everybody's like, "Oh my god, someone died." Rob's like, "I'm
gonna walk away." Rob, come back.
Really want to get laid, guys. I really got to go somewhere. But the chaos in the streets and the screaming is so good in the part where, especially because I was typing my notes, so I wasn't looking at the screen during this part. And then I was just like, and it's just, I keep thinking of how the movie is like, probably kind of how like 9/11 was, right?
It's Panic in the streets.
Like, I mean, think if you couldn't see in front of you because there's smoke, and you just see people running. You can't really pay attention. You just hear the screaming. It's like
dazed people just like shambling about.
Yeah,
in
man.
The wreckage.
It's fucking crazy.
Love it.
Yeah. So, on the street, they see looting. Rob's phone is dead, and he goes to get a new battery. There, they see a news report show that the National Guard's 42nd Infantry Division attacking the monster and smaller parasite creatures falling off its body and attacking people. News reports are great. So fucking cool. It's where we finally get to see the monster for the first time. really.
Oh yeah.
And it's just like great, like over the head shots of it. It's like how you do it through the found footage version of it. And then you just have everybody get quiet while looting. Like, oh wait,
One guy's
maybe
holding like a toaster.
yeah. It's like, you know what? Maybe this toaster isn't worth it. Maybe I should be getting out of here.
Man, it was a real trip back to the aughts, wasn't it?
You gotta-
seeing all those big ass TVs.
Yeah, and you know, like people have probably stole the TV and was like running, and the military's like, "All right, we're evacuating." You just got people with giant TVs after looting. It's like that's really what you're gonna bring. So yeah, just this part is so great, and Rob's not paying attention at all. Then Rob gets a new battery, listens to a phone message from Beth saying she is trapped in her apartment, unable to move. Then the whole gang, they start going against.
She's getting railed.
Yeah. Just hear, ooh, Travis.
No,
Oh,
no, I mean, because
sick
of the
of
rebar.
sick
that
of
was
rebar in my
sticking
chest.
through.
It's like Rob gets there. It's like, is this what you're into? Is this why you didn't leave Travis?
I'll be over there as quick as I can.
Yeah.
I will never leave the city.
So Rob's like, I'm going to get her. The other three are like, are we sure about that? And we see like on the other side of the street, like a whole crowd's just like walking single file line, like, let's go, army. And so they're all going to venture down to Midtown Manhattan to rescue Beth. Marlena doesn't want to go, but she does anyways. And it's just like, Marlena, are you really that invested in this group of people? You seem like you're only there for Lily, and she didn't talk to you at the party. I'd have been like,
peace.
bye. This isn't worth it to me because I don't know Beth, and I only know one of you other people, and I would just try to
Yeah,
get.
I guess you even if there's a giant monster, you still don't want to walk around alone because you'll.
Yeah. Like, look, I would do this for my wife.
Sure.
Right? Obviously.
Yeah.
But this guy just was friends with this girl and had sex with her once, and now he's like, I am the hero that needs to save her. I get we need a plot of the movie, but obviously this is ridiculous.
Yes.
It's like, Rob, what are you going to do? I mean, I guess he makes it there and he
Crazy
gets
shit
her.
for love.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I get it. I would probably do the same thing.
Got
maybe.
that snapping pussy.
Yeah. God. It's like, this is just actually this is what her orgasms do. It just destroys the whole city. That's all you can say.
Tremors.
Yeah, so they're all going to get it. The monster is shown to be moving between the buildings in Midtown Manhattan, causing widespread damage. They find themselves in a battle between the creature and the military and then run into the subway station. Such a good part of the movie where they're like ducked down. They see all the cars driving.
Shit, missiles flying over their heads
and then you just see the monster
Yeah.
like stepping on the same street as them. And then HUD is on the other side, like just like yelling, Rob, like, what y'all doing over there? And they're like, just can't see anything, but they're just pointing and they're like, we're going to go to the tunnels. Because that's where you should get underground, under the monster.
Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah. And so, so then they go under the subway station. It's just a really great scene. Then Rob gets a phone call and cries.
For the life of me, I really thought there was going to be like a subway train on fire going through the tunnels.
That'd be sick.
I don't know why. Maybe I saw it somewhere else.
So Lily consoles him, but like she lost her boyfriend that was talking about potentially eventually getting married, and Rob hasn't really cared at all about what Lily's going through. And then Lily's like, oh, I'm so sorry that this one person you had sex with one time is in trouble, but also like your brother died and that was like probably going to be my husband.
Sloppy
So
seconds.
maybe we should talk about all that. And then HUD and Marlena talk.
Yeah, he's kind of,
and he tries to
he
comfort
kind of
her.
sucks. Like he's talking to Marlena HUD.
Yeah, he's really
He's
bad
like,
at
you
talking.
could have left.
Yeah.
You made the decision.
Why
not
did you
to
do
leave.
this? But he doesn't know how to talk. But then there's also this like,
don't remind me.
yeah. But he does kind of like say something kind of sweet at the end. And she kind of even gives him a look like, oh, thanks. So Rob convinces the group to follow the tunnel tracks to reach a station near Beth's apartment. Inside the tunnels, while navigating using the flashlight from the camera, they talk about the monster. HUD thinks it came from the sea.
Shouldn't the flashlight be in front of the people?
Well, yeah, but
walking?
You're trying to film everybody.
Yeah,
I know, because like they probably can't see like a couple feet in front of him, and he's at least got 10 feet visibility.
He is trying to capture them too.
Yeah,
so.
because there's this whole. It's like, are you filming this? Yeah, people are going to want to know. Something that in every single found footage film they have to say why they're filming.
And do you think they brought up Superman because of T.J. Miller?
What do you mean?
Because he's like, haven't you heard of Superman? Like, they're trying to talk about where they came from.
Yeah. And JJ loves Superman. But it's also one of those things where now it's like everybody's heard of Superman.
Yeah.
No, me and my wife, we've been watching the new season of Big Brother, and there's somebody on there who does not know, who knows what Superman is, but like knows nothing about him. And it's like, oh, people still live in this world and don't know it.
I never really read comics or nothing, but I still know a couple of things about Superman.
Yeah. It's great. I love walking through the tunnel. This is a very effective and scary scene. Oh, we're about to get to like probably my favorite part of the movie.
With the icky rats.
So they see a bunch of rats running away, and it's never a good thing when you see a bunch of rats running in one direction.
That would have been cool if they would have had like a million more, like a flood of rats coming through.
And then they hear some noises but can't see anything. So HUD turns on in the night vision, and we get this dope-ass shot of the parasites on like the top of the ceiling. It's such a good shot. It's so effective.
So scary.
The parasites are the scariest thing in the movie. Clover, they called the Cloverfield monster Clover.
Clovey.
Cute as hell, and I love them. These parasites, holy shit, get them away from me. They're too small. The big thing,
they're so
cool.
bitey.
The small thing, they're just like big spiders.
They're on your level. They are like spiders.
They're crab spiders. Bird spiders. Trimmers.
Like the cave spiders?
Yeah.
Those things are so creepy.
Oh, bro. I got to spray for
Or maybe it's cave crickets that I'm thinking of. I don't know.
I don't know if I'm looking all of it up. So, while saving HUD, Marlena is... Yeah, so they're all getting attacked. And while saving HUD, Marlena is bitten by one of the creatures. It's a very gruesome bite.
Yeah.
They hold up in a maintenance room type rest area and drink some water. HUD thanks Marlena for saving him. And it's kind of a sweet little moment between like HUD and Marlena. There's
her oozing wounds.
Yeah, he's acting like a normal human being for a second.
Yeah.
Instead of a weird guy.
But I'm going to keep this camera in your face.
And then we get the line of like, well, we got to get out of here somehow. And it's like, I'm pretty sure you probably should stay there. It seems to be the safest spot you've been in this whole time.
Yeah, you got all the Mountain Dew you could ever drink.
Yeah, you have water. Just wait till you hear all the giant bombs, and then you can finally go back out. But yeah, so they decide this is where we get the line that I said at the beginning of the movie, where it's like, so we either go the tunnel, die above and die, or stay here and die. It's like, yep, that's pretty much it. So the four, they decide to exit the subway and enter an underground mall area, which I guess is just a thing in New York. But Marlena begins to feel unwell. She's like, I don't feel good.
I don't feel so good.
I feel like I'm about to get pregnant really fast and explode.
I feel like my tummy's going to explode.
So they are found by soldiers, and luckily they are taken immediately into like a military command center base where the soldiers tell the group that they have not yet identified the monster's origins, and whatever it is, it's winning. I love it. It's like, hey, great. You guys just happen to take the exit to where there's a military medical base.
Lucky. I like how they're rolling in the wounded soldiers, and there's that one and his whole belly is missing. It's been blown out. That's
foreshadowing.
That's totally what happened to her, right?
Yeah, because they're like, oh, it's another bite.
Oh
victim.
shit, a bite!
And
fuck.
HUD's like, don't look at that. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. And we learn that the military is about to leave. Then Marlena begins bleeding from her eyes, and she is forcibly taken to a field hospital and explodes.
That was rad. Hell yeah! All the explosion of blood.
Yeah, and you can see like the shadow of her stomach just.
That was great.
Wild, man. It's just getting harder to give birth these days. We're going to need a C-section.
Healthcare's a bitch, dude.
Yeah. So, Rob, still intending on saving Beth, persuades one of the military commanders to let them go. He is informed when the last evacuation helicopter would depart before the military executes its hammer down protocol, which will destroy Manhattan in its entirety in order to kill the monster.
The hammer time protocol.
Hammer time protocol. Get MC Hammer. We need a stat.
Challenge this monster to a dance battle.
It's like, I know Obama's not president yet, but he's like, MC Hammer. We need you.
We need you. He's got like the red phone that the president calls when he needs him.
Yeah. So
puts on his shades.
Yeah.
And his parachute pants.
Oh yeah, I guess I don't have a Bush impersonation. So I couldn't do it.
I don't know. Strategery.
Strategery. MC Hammer. No, I can't do it. I do better Obama than that. Even though I should have worked on my Obama before I did it.
Oh.
So the last helicopter will leave Manhattan at 0600 the next day.
Maybe he'll stay in one of my hotels.
Here's the thing. I love that, you know, this one military guy's like, all right, I'll specifically deal with these people, even though I'm sure 1,000 people have come up to him. I have somebody that's missing. And this guy's just like, I've had this conversation 1,000 times today.
Well, what if they were like, shit, they found us?
Yeah. This movie does a great job showing the military working and acting, right?
It's great.
I'm like, hell yeah, we got it under control. How'd they get here so fast?
Yeah.
So while exiting the military base, HUD breaks down over the loss of Marlena. Lily stops and consoles him and cries with him. Selfish ass Rob tries to leave them again. He's like, guys, fuck your feelings. I don't have time. I know I also know these people and care about them, but I don't care about them. Like, guys, I had sex with this girl, dude. Come on. This is more important than the feelings you guys have. So, though it's a ticking clock, so they have to hurry. The surviving group travel to Beth's apartment building to
He's like, what does it leave? 0600. What time was that?
Yeah.
6 o'clock. Oh, I knew that.
So yeah, they get to Beth's building and discover it's leaning on a neighboring skyscraper.
So,
hell yeah.
That is bad. Whenever you see them check the elevators and they don't work, is that when you decide to turn around and say, all right, you leave her a voicemail like, sorry, elevator's broken?
I say Rob's like, he gets up 10 stories and like, what, how high is it? 30? I don't know, man. We'll have to go 20 more feet.
So horny.
And then I'll have to go back down. I won't even be able to have sex tonight. So, but here's what I love. I love that, so they get there and HUD's like, well, I guess we could go up the one that's standing and then cross over the roof. And they're like, that's a great idea. It's like, HUD. Shit. Never mind. I was just kidding. That wouldn't work. So they go up to the buildings. For some reason thinks that he should get in an elevator and go up, even though there's a giant monster attacking. Obviously take the stairs.
I mean, it would have been faster.
It would have been faster, but then you're stuck in an elevator if something happens.
That's true.
But then they get to the top floor and they're going to cross over to the rooftop. And then the group finds Beth fucking impaled on exposed metal construction rebar.
Dude, rebar sucks ass.
I put in my notes like, ha ha ha, she's dead.
I almost had a piece of rebar go through my foot.
Dude,
sucks.
I almost landed on rebar one time, like playing football.
It went into my foot, but it didn't go through it. It just went like most of the way through.
Youch, bro. I was playing tackle football with 2 of my friends in high school, and we went to this place and they had like rebar stuff because they were going to build something, but we're using that. All right, once you pass that, that's a touchdown. And so
shit.
I went to catch the ball and then I was stumbling and then I turned around. I'm like that would have went straight through my stomach and I was able to like kind of flop over to the left. And I was like,
you have been fucked up.
I said, I'm done. No more footballs today.
That pile of broken glass, that's a 10-yard line.
Yeah.
No, I was so drunk and I jumped out of the pool to get a volleyball.
Yeah.
I landed on it, didn't even know I was hurt, and got back in the pool, and then there's like this cloud of blood all around.
It's like, then all of a sudden
I think I'm hurt.
Hey, Jason, did you get in the pool with our shark? What? Jaws. So, yeah, I guess she just got lucky that it didn't hit her heart and no main organs.
Yeah.
That's very lucky.
Super.
I remember reading about people being like, how the hell is she running around? I was like, she saw a giant monster and everything kicked in.
Yeah, I guess so. Like your adrenaline just kicks in.
Yeah. So they free her by lifting her up. Hella brutal, bro. That's one of the hardest parts of the whole movie to watch.
God, I can imagine.
Because you can hear it. But then you also have her panicking. It's her panicking that I'm like, I don't know, just like cut it off.
Yeah, but it's like, it's worse if you drop her.
See if, dude, like they pick her up and they're like, oh,
slippery.
It's like,
one more time.
That one got, no, don't worry, that one got my lung, guys. How about somebody that's hit me over the head with a block or something? See if Clover's got anything, any medicine on them. So,
he's like, hey guys, what you doing?
Yeah. So then
bad.
They see the monster heading for him. It's a great shot of like the monster's like, you're not having sex on my watch. Jesus sent me here to stop this.
Ultimate cock blocker.
But I love that Beth says, "What is that?" And HUD's, it's just a terrible thing.
It's a terrible thing.
So they head off. They're navigating the rooftops, and we get great shots of jets bombing the monster.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's so
with them flying overhead.
Yeah, and it's just like the way
loud.
like the camera's moving. It's obviously an actual camera operator at this point because they're getting the shots perfectly.
Those things are shockingly loud.
Yeah.
Like in real life. Man, God
Oh,
damn.
I mean, because they usually go over stadiums during football games, and they're so loud, and it's like the best part of going to a live football game.
Well, like makes your heart race.
Yeah, it's like that makes me feel like, yeah, this is fucking America, baby. Football, fucking
Bomb
Jets.
the other team.
Let's replay the national anthem. So yeah, they head off and are navigating the rooftops, and we get the shots of the Jets bombing the monster. Inside the building, they run into a parasite.
What's that? Another terrible thing.
Yeah, it's so good. And then Rob axes it. It's like, all right, Rob, we're playing hero time. Yeah. So they make their way to the evacuation site at the Grand Central Terminal, where they encounter the creature again. You got more shots of the bombing, tank getting stepped on. It's all amazing.
Squish.
Seriously, like the end stuff with the monster and this. We'll get there.
Do you think that the tank would have just been like flattened, or do you think it would have gone like into the ground and not been completely flattened?
I think I think it probably would have erupted a little bit out of his feet, right? Like I don't know if you watch the hydraulic press, like
yes,
reels.
I do. Those are great.
They always kind of like expand around it, usually, no matter what it is, kind of, or it explodes.
Maybe it's like stuck in his foot. And he like lifts up his foot. He's like, oh, man.
It's like stepping on a Lego for him. Ow!
Owie.
Ouch! I'm not even old enough to play with Legos yet. So
it's got the Duplo box.
So Lily is first rushed into a departing Marine Corps helicopter to escape before the terminal is destroyed. Moments later, Rob, Beth, and HUD are taken away in a second helicopter and witness the creature being bombed. It's so cool. Just like the top-down view of it. It's
badass.
Like all the city's lights are gone at this point, and
you see
like,
the stealth bomber.
and then like you really like you see the monster every time like the explosions light it up, and you just hear him going, "Stop!" I don't know how to get home. And then the stealth bomber comes up. It's so cool. So fun and cool.
You think it's dead.
Yeah, and the creature falls into the smoke. And they're like, yeah, we did it. But then it lunges out of the smoke and smacks the helicopter.
Ugh.
If I was them, I'd be like, hey, pilot, other way.
Higher,
please. Can we get, like, you saw what was happening. Why are you still this close?
He's looking at it too. You're like, oh, shit, let's gotta fly.
It's like, oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot I'm not in a movie. I should probably get out of here. Just really wanted this guy to get this shot.
I mean, it's pretty amazing.
Yeah. So yeah, and then it lunges at him out of the smoke and hits the second helicopter, causing it to crash in Central Park, killing all the occupants except Rob, Beth, and HUD. What luck. 15 minutes before the hammered down protocol is to commence, the trio regain consciousness and attempt to flee. And like they're picking up HUD, and then you kind of hear like boom, boom, boom. And then HUD stands up, and then the other two turn around like, hey, there's a giant monster here. And it's like, y'all didn't see it before?
What's the
How
deal?
sneaky is this monster?
Yeah, because they're not on the main
They're
island
in the
anymore.
middle of Central Park. It's
they are.
How far away was this monster? Did he like jump?
I thought that they flew off the island to another place.
No. They just like they're still in Manhattan.
No, they didn't
like,
go anywhere.
Yeah, they didn't.
Yeah.
They lifted up and like made it maybe a mile or two.
Yeah, to me it kind of looked like the
New York
monster swam
traffic,
across the water to get to them.
No, I think it just somehow snuck up on them, you know?
It really hates these guys.
It's like I upgraded my sneak level. It's like when you play video games and you're like crouched down, walking straight into someone and they're looking right at you. It's like, I'm glad I upgraded my sneak. So, Hurd turns back to retrieve the camera when the creature suddenly appears and eats part of him.
Yeah, he bites him in half, doesn't he?
Yeah, because you see like his feet sticking out of his leg, and then he just falls, and it's like poof, toughest camera you've ever seen in your life.
And then they check on him.
Yeah,
like it hasn't just gotten bitten.
It's just like, HUD, are you okay? Come on.
Oh,
even if he was alive, it's like, I can't walk.
Kill me, please.
Yeah. It's like, you know how we talked about killing Beth with a cinder block? Because
They
you know,
did?
we dropped her again. Well, it was
Oh.
based on the bit we were doing. Could you do that to me? It'd be, better if HUD like falls. He's like half a body. He's like, "You get back here, Cloverfield monster. I could still
He's
take
crawling
you."
after him.
Yeah, I've got to get him.
Hey,
All right.
Rob, come back.
Yeah, Rob's like, we got like 5 minutes, and I really wanted to have sex with her again.
I'm with the only girl in New York now.
The only person I cared about. So Rob and Beth grab the camera, but like, why? And take shelter under an arch as sirens blare and the bombing starts. Rob and Beth each provide their last testimony of the day's events. The bridge begins to crumble, and the camera is knocked out of Rob's hand and buried beneath the rubble. Rob and Beth proclaim their love for each other just as the bomb explodes, the camera freezing up before the footage cuts.
So they're dead though, right?
Yeah, they're definitely
They're
dead.
pretty much dead.
Yeah, I don't think they probably will never
'Cause,
get found.
On the news, when they were listening to the radio or whatever, they said if you can hear the sirens, you're in the blast zone.
Yeah.
Which means they were definitely in the blast zone.
Yeah.
And like, is it a nuclear weapon? Is it just like a big old
Hammer down,
big
whatever
boy
that
bomb?
means. I think they were just like a whole bunch of stealth bombers.
MCs
just
on
going
top of the
everywhere.
bridge doing
Yeah.
this like
The whole world starts to shake.
I love that.
And then, like,
image.
as Manhattan's blowing up, his like parachute pants lift him up.
Yeah, to the sky.
It's just,
Oh, Jesus.
take me home, pants. So the film ends with the final of Rob and Beth's trips to Coney Island on April 27, 2009. Unseen by them, an incredible, undiscernible object falls from the sky into the ocean. Just before the camera cuts out, Beth states, "I had a good day."
Oh.
Oh. After the credits, a voice can
Hope
be
it don't
heard
die
saying,
later.
"Help us," but when played in reverse, it says, "It's still alive."
Damn.
Dun, dun, dun.
That's awesome.
So, I feel like the point of the movie is just to give us a monster movie that
Yeah.
looks cool. But the other point is, I guess, for the characters, like, true love finds a way. I don't know.
Yeah,
There's really not much of a point of this except
No.
to have fun.
yeah, it is
Yeah.
just super fun. Kind of awesome.
Yeah, great idea, man. Just like a
Belly busters.
great idea for a monster movie. It's very creative. J.J. Abrams and like crew, because Drew Goddard, who he was co-director, but actually the main director of Cabin in the Woods
Oh,
that we
nice.
did. He also was the showrunner of the first 5 episodes of Daredevil.
Sweet.
And
Those are the best ones.
yeah, and he wrote The Martian, the Matt Damon movie.
Oh, shit.
So he ended up having a very successful career. And then Matt Reeves,
Martian
it's
was
just
okay.
like all the smartest people, like up and coming people of Hollywood, just made a great little movie. And J.J. Abrams obviously always has great ideas. He just has a hard time following
Putting
through
them
with
out.
everything. Yeah.
Finishing up on his movies.
But yeah. So what do you got? So our next category, the good, the bad, the ugly, the fine. It's where we discuss the good of the film, something we liked, a scene, a character, something. The bad, something we didn't like, a scene, a character, something. And then we got the ugly, where we talk about something that didn't age well, the fine, something that did age well. What do you got as the good?
Monsters.
Yes.
And the mystery, like the
Yeah, like what is this? Why is this?
exactly. Yeah.
It's like we don't, because it's found footage, it gave us it gave us no answers.
Yes.
Like we just had to put it together. I put the ARG of this movie,
What does that mean?
alternate reality gaming type thing. You know, like the
yeah.
the trailer, the websites,
Fuck
and
yeah.
all that was so fun, and it really sucked me into this movie. And it's a movie that like is a big part of my life. Even though it's just like a good, like fun movie, it's not like a great, amazing movie, but like it just holds a special place in my heart, and that's why I wanted to do it for
Yeah,
the
man.
podcast. Also, the shots of the creature and the creature design. I think it's tough with creatures because when you see them, you have this expectation of them always being really. It's got to be really cool and crazy and awesome. You want to be like, yeah, right. And the ultimate creatures are like King Kong and Godzilla,
Sure.
and they just look so rad. So I can see it probably being very hard for them to create like a cool creature. And when I first saw it, I was like, this is very strange. I thought it was a lot like kind of bat-like when I first watched it. And the
It
more I
is,
saw
yeah,
it,
a
it's
little
like
bit.
very like watery bat tick
Horse.
kind of creature. It's great.
What's up with his belly arms? Are they for hugs or like what do they do with them?
That's when he JOs.
Oh,
That's foreplay arms.
Hell That's all those arms
They're
are
very
for.
sensual lovers, these Cloverfield monsters. All right, what do you got the bad?
I got a little motion sickness sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, I put that in the ugly. I was like, this could be a very nauseous kind of movie for people. A lot of people, that's the biggest thing that when I talk about Cloverfield, people are like, I can't watch it. And I'm like, try harder.
Yeah, it was good enough to suffer through it.
Yeah.
Though.
Yeah. It's just all worth it. Those shots of the creatures. I put the bad, as usual, monster movie. I want more monster. And monster movies don't give you enough monsters.
Yeah, they didn't really follow through.
It's just not
that.
really the point of it, you know? Can't have these people constantly, I want to go film this thing. So for the ugly, I put could make people nauseous. Also, man, they had such a great idea for like a franchise and they couldn't. I don't know. It's like they're almost lazy about it.
Well, it seems to me
Let's not create an idea for it. Let's just keep reading scripts and then be like, oh, I want to make this movie, but how are we gonna like?
How are we gonna Clovify it?
Well, it's like, how are we gonna market this? Oh, let's just put Cloverfield in the title and then put some aliens at the end.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
And the same way that Cloverfield Paradox, it was just a space movie with some weird trippy like science stuff, and then they shoehorned some scenes on Earth with a monster attacking, and it's what the fuck are we doing? It's just kind of dumb.
So are they trying with the franchise that I guess that they just throw the scripts in the Cloverfield bin?
It seems like they read a script and they're like, this
could be one.
It's a good movie, but like we're never gonna get it made because it's franchise time. Like this was, everything had to be a franchise at this point. It's the only thing that made money, and so I think they're just like, all right, well, add Cloverfield to it.
But with the storyline, because I haven't seen Paradox, but with the second one, it kind of had this idea where you couldn't even go outside anymore because it was air was toxic or something.
John Goodman's character said there's been an attack and people could die out there if you go out there, but it's just an alien invasion. But it was supposed to be like, oh, we don't know if the air is breathable and stuff. But spoiler, by the way, for all of 10 Cloverfield Lane. Sorry, I'm assuming if you're listening to Cloverfield, you probably watched the second one.
Whoops.
But yeah, and then spoiler, ending spoiler. Sorry, we already spoiled it earlier. But she gets outside and there's nothing wrong with the air, but then she sees a UFO and it's like, fuck. And then it attacks her. Here's the thing. When the movie came out, they constantly talked about they had so many ideas for a sequel and they just never did any. Because they're like, they were going to keep it found footage and be like, we could make just this one attack. We could make like 15 sequels off of it just from other people filming it from their perspective.
That's true. Or attacking, or maybe there's more monsters waking up around the world.
Yeah, and I think they were just like, maybe because people were like, oh, it's too nauseating, but it's like you could follow the military. You could have like a news reporter. You could just follow them. It's like Wreck.
Yeah, that'd be
or
badass.
Quarantine, the movie, where it's like, it's just someone doing a news report about firefighters and they get quarantined into a building and there's zombies or whatever, right?
That'd be cool.
But they just never did it. And I know that like all the main creators became very successful and got put on like so many projects, and JJ got Star Wars. I'm assuming all that got in the way of everything.
Yeah.
And now they just like, all right, JJ's co-producing and the story's left up to these random people now. And I think that's why now a decade later or 15 years later, it's like, we're promised we're doing one. It's like, is it too late? I don't know.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been long enough.
No, obviously, I want it. All right. So for the fine, I put 10 Cloverfield Lane is kind of a masterpiece, except for the Cloverfield part, the shoehorning Cloverfield. It's just a great thriller, like claustrophobic thriller, and the marketing.
It's one of my favorite John Goodman roles that he's ever done.
When the Academy Awards came out, I was so fucking pissed he did not win it. That's like his best acting he's ever done. He was so scary.
Yes. Terrifying.
What do you got for the fine?
I don't know. I just monster. Just say some monsters.
I mean, yeah, that's
monster.
fine.
It's good.
Monster equal scary good.
Good, scary.
Monster cool.
I don't know.
I mean, monster being cool is good.
Yeah, monster being cool.
Cool. All right, so we're gonna hit up our next category. It's double feature. It's where we recommend a movie to go alongside this movie. Did you come up with anything?
Well, I've never seen Pacific Rim.
You've never seen Pacific Rim? I can let you borrow it.
Hell
I
yeah.
almost thought that's the next movie we should do.
Hell yeah.
So I got this movie. I recommend a movie called Monsters.
Oh,
It was just really fun. It's, we had Hastings back in the day.
yeah.
And then I went
Hastings
there
was
and
the
I used to
shit.
just buy random fucking movies. And I saw this movie called Monsters. And I was like, oh, that's got Scoot McNairy in it.
Scoot.
I like that actor.
Great name.
It's a monster movie. And I kind of heard it was like a cool little movie. So I bought it and then I watched it. And it's directed by Gareth Edwards, who did Godzilla, the remake Godzilla.
Nice.
That just recently came out. He also did Rogue One till he was kicked off for directing. The creator, and then he did the most recent Jurassic Park that also was a failure.
Can't wait to see it.
He got shoved into just indie filmmaker who made a great low budget sci-fi monster movie. Got put into Hollywood's machine way too fast and probably should have
ground to powder.
Yeah, he should have probably made a couple other movies before he went to this whole huge budget shit. But it's a really fun movie. It's like these octopus type alien creatures.
That's cool.
And it's like 6 years after Earth has suffered an alien invasion, a cynical journalist agrees to escort a shaken American tourist through an infected zone in Mexico to the safety of the U.S. border. There's this, there's this shot where the two monsters kind of like come up to each other and like talk to each other. But it's so beautiful the way the creatures are designed. And it's just like, wow, with a low budget, this guy made an amazing monster movie. I love it.
Really cool.
It seems like some people are like too slow, but I was just like, I don't know, man. I like the characters. Scoot McNairy, baby.
Scoot McNairy.
He's gonna scoot all over you. But yeah, if you haven't seen Monsters, do it. You can learn how Gareth Edwards became a thing.
Cool. I want to see if it's on anything.
Oh yeah, I just had it up. I should have saw.
It's on Hulu.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Cool. Yeah, it's fun. It's not too long. Yeah. So that's our conversation on Cloverfield. I'd like to apologize to anybody who just heard me talk very fast constantly. My wife
we love it.
My wife tells me, it's like, you talk so fast.
Yeah.
But yeah, sorry for that. But join us next week because we're gonna do probably one of my favorite horror movies ever. One of them. We're gonna do Evil Dead 2, baby.
Okay,
we did
I
Evil
can't
Dead
wait.
1 last year. Jason's never seen Evil
Never
Dead
seen
2.
Evil Dead 2.
Let's say Evil Dead 1 is the scarier version of Evil Dead. Evil Dead 2 is like, what if we had bigger budget and it was funnier?
Nice.
Yeah, dude. I'm actually so excited for you to watch this and talk about.
You get the Necronomicon?
I think there's less tree rape in this one.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. I guess someone, they're like, hey, we'll give you some more money to just redo what you just did. Just less trees. These trees are canceled.
Less.
Yeah.
What is it called when you're infatuated with trees?
Tree of.
Something to do with Arbor Day.
Yeah.
I
I don't know. But yeah, join us next week for Evil Dead 2. It's gonna be a banger. And yeah, leave us some fan mail, man. It's all in the description. Just check out the description. We got our email or there's a link at the top. Leave us some reviews. We're getting some new followers. Woo woo!
Yay.
Hell yeah,
Thank you,
baby.
everyone.
So if you don't follow, just press the follow button just so I know that you're actually watching. I know we get quite a bit of listens. It's just it doesn't show that we have followers, but I'm like, I know people are listening because you can kind of see locations, right? Not
They're
like direct
always
locations,
listening.
but yeah. Make sure you follow us, like, subscribe, wherever you listen. Just if you can do it, and please review us. It'd be great. The more that people see, hey, this podcast actually has reviews, the more people will have a chance to actually click on. Though I'm the opposite. When I see like a podcast, because sometimes I like to see what other people talk about a movie, and I kind of get tired of listening to the big podcasts that are.
You want to be part of the conversation.
Yeah, so I want to hear what some of the smaller podcasts. So if I see one that has like 4.8 with 50 reviews, I'm like, let's fucking go.
Yeah, hell yeah. I do that
And
all
I
the time.
always review them. Used to not, but now that I have a podcast, I definitely review the podcast. But yeah. Whew, sorry, man. It's this coffee. It's got me fired the fuck up. Yeah, so that's the episode. Thank you, Joey Prosser, for our intro and outro. You can follow him on X at Mr. Joey Prosser. And, well, that's it. This has been the We Recommend Podcast. I'm Jesse.
I'm Jason.
It's alive. It's still alive.
It's alive.
Bye, MC Hammer. Thank you for saving the day.